Hello, good afternoon. I am Hemangi Mahesh More from Umroli. Now I am pursuing MBA in SAS Institute of College in Boisar. So let's start my presentation. My presentation topic is risk management in software project. So let's start. Software risk management consists of two distinct activities: risk assessment, risk control. Risk management in software engineering has to have an effective and successful strategy that will help protect the organization's resources, people's profit, brand, and of course, reputation. The risk management strategy should address both the internal and external environments. We can develop an efficient strategy to avoid, control, and overcome potential. This is for diagram risk management. First, identify the risk. Second, analyze the risk. Third one, evaluate or rank the risk. Fourth one, treat the risk. And fifth one, monitor and review the risk. Next, risk management. There are two types: risk assessment and risk control. I will explain by one. So let's start. First, risk assessment. In this fast-paced and rapidly changing environment, technologies, and of course, ever-changing unique requirements, vulnerabilities of the software applications are also strengthening. As a result, the risk of the software system failing is ever increasing. Software risk assessment is the process of identifying, analyzing, the prioritizing risk at the earliest stage and saving time and money. Performing risk assessment involves into three different steps. First, risk identification. Second, risk analysis. Third one, risk prioritization. First, risk identification. It is the vital and anticipate and detect the risks and their types in the software project as early as possible and address them so that possible impact can be reduced by ensuring effective risk management. Second one, risk analysis. In this phase of risk management, analysis is done on the likelihood of occurrence of every identified risk and its severity in terms of its effects. Risk analysis is performed based on experiences. Third one, risk prioritization. In this phase, the project management team estimates the probability of the occurrence of every identified risk. Also, the seriousness of the risk is gauged. Each risk is assigned to one of the several bands of probability, as it is not possible to establish an exact numerical estimate of the likelihood and severity of each risk. Next, second one, risk control. Risk control is the process of managing classified risk is obtained desired result after conducting a risk assessment of the identified risk. The project manager develops risk control strategies. It is the important to note that different risk needs different control methods. There are three types of a risk control. First, risk management planning, risk monitoring, and risk resolution. First, risk management planning. One of the following three main strategies can be used: risk management planning. First, reduce the risk. The strategy of a planning involves a plan to reduce the loss caused due to the risk. For example, planning to hire new resources to replace the people serving the notice period. Second, transfer the risk. This strategy involves outsourcing the development of a challenging project or getting a third party to solve a difficult problem that is posing a risk. Another example could be buying insurance to negate natural disaster, etc. Third one, avoid the risk. Avoid the risk method involves various strategies like paying incentives to skilled, hardworking people, requesting clients to reduce the scope by changing requirements. Second, risk monitoring. Risk monitoring in the process of tracking the risk of a different type and evaluating the effectiveness of the strategies responses which are implemented by the organization. Once the risk monitoring process is completed, its finding can determine whether proper methods were used and if new risks can be identified easily. The finding will also help in defining new strategies to replace ineffective ones. Third one, risk resolution. Risk resolution is the process of eliminating the risk entirely. It involves finding effective solutions to the risks that occur. It includes techniques like prototypes, simulation, benchmarking, cost to design approach, and so on. Next, principle of a risk management. First, global perspective. In this, we review the bigger system description, design and implementation. We look at the chance and the impact of the risk is going to have. Second, take a forward looking view. Consider the threat which may appear in the future and create future plans for directing the next event. Third, open communication. This is to allow the free flow of communication between the client and the team members so that they have certainty about the risk. Fourth, integrated management. In this method, risk management is made an integral part of a project management. Fifth, continuous process. In this phase, the risks are tracked continuously throughout the risk management paradigm. Next, conclusion. Identifying the risk at the right time and having proper plans to mitigate those risks is vital for any software project to succeed. The above article discusses the types of a software project risk and risk management. Hope that you had a good understanding of the risks in software engineering. Thank you.